Hey guys, Risque here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So last we left off, the world was in a very different place, so I'm not gonna get into it in this playthrough. We've got enough to focus on. We gotta get April here to confess to her lies. So let's do this. I believe this is the exact place where we left off last time. I don't know. We'll find out. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. Okay. It's not fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? I assume that's the way she cries. It probably sounds more like moans. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Well, she didn't do it. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? It's a fucking court of law. Yes, you have to. Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping, irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so, the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. She's a real smart one. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Who the fuck gets iced coffee at 9 o'clock at night? Never mind. I see the line at Starbucks here in LA. People... It doesn't matter. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does this defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. I want to call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Well, why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fey. Now, hold on. Two things can be true at once. I know she didn't do it, but she's still a fucking liar. Anyway, that is my condition. And that doesn't automatically make Maya guilty. asshole. What? I better find something suspicious in that Bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Let's do it. Bring it, bitch. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I love that they had the bellboy just ready to go at a moment's notice. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Damn, they really made him bring the tray and everything. That's sad. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Okay, let's do this. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call around after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Ooh. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay. So, that bellboy... I received a call after 8 in the evening from my guest. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot. Brought to her precisely the requested time, of course. And delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie, but I have to find something to use in this testimony. Okay. We'll press him. Let's press him on receiving the call. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Okay, let's press him on the iced coffee at 9. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Deliver the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Did you, though? You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser? What is that, like sloppy toppy or something? I don't know. Embrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Well, why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Nope. We're protesting. Well, wait, please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Well, there was more than one person there because there were 2 wine glasses. I'm gonna ask about check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ooh! You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who was this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof! Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof! Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are... ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Fuck yeah. It wasn't perfect, but we did it. I'm happy. September 7th, 2:24 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I mean, Phoenix, don't make promises I can't keep. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. We'll celebrate that with a hit, because I'm taking the full day to record, because why the fuck not? The past couple days, I haven't been able to leave my bed, so I was gonna record a couple days ago, but I just couldn't. What the fuck? Stop being stupid. There we go. Excuse me. So, one thing I do want to say. I'm going to say this in my other playthroughs too, because I want to make this clear to everybody that watches my videos. That if you are any kind of, or you are part of any kind of marginalized community, whether you're a woman, person of color, an immigrant, a queer person, anything like that, that my platform, my YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, any of that is a safe space for you. You are welcome there as long as, you know, you're not an asshole. That's literally the only rule I have. Just don't be an asshole. And just know that I will never stop fighting for you. I've always been a fucking opinionated loudmouth, and I've never once felt the need to bow down to oppressors of any kind, and that's not changing now. So, that said, I'm not going to talk about it again, because I know that for me, the past couple days, I've needed an escape. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. So I am happy to be that escape for you. So, alright. That being said, let's jump on in. September 7th, 3:11 p.m., Detention Center, Visitors Room. What's up, slut?
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then,
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Okay. Hold on, let me... Oh. I was gonna examine... Well, I guess I can still examine stuff. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. I mean, that's probably true. I'm just like, she's not the only chick with big titties, though. Like, that's all she's got. She's not the only one. Anyway, smile for the camera. Okay. Guess that is everything. Okay, let's talk. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school,
Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Ooh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
But bottom? I love that that's the part he took offense to. He's like, I'm a top, damn it. I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Okay, listen here.
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts, so get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. Okay. Okay. So I probably don't have what I need to get her to talk right now. Okay, can I go back to the hotel? September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please, let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Yeah, let's talk about some things. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Does any of this matter to you? I'm sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Okay, is there anything new to look at? Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. I do. People are whacked. I have no faith in humanity. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. I know roses, and daisies. Ah, still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Nice weather again today. I can see the Faye & Co. law offices, of course. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. I'm gonna fuck this guy up. Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Whoop. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Okay. Well, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and leave this fucking psychopath to his psychopathy. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this with your friends, hit the bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time.